A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray, my co-commentator is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon, and we should have a pulsating game of football for you. So many storylines, Lee.
Cheers, Derek. Yeah, really excited about this one. Looking forward to some entertaining end-to-end football.
Hernandez. Conte. Ben Yedder. And Laporte in the way. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got 3 midfield players behind, 2 slightly wide and 1 just sitting in front of the back 4.
And Matuidi in the right place to get it back. Fine run from Mbappe. Can they take the lead? And the Brazilian at his best.
Oh, I love watching him play. Just look out.
A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. The Brazilian Ederson starts in goal. Kyle Walker plays with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. And it might be just cleared away in the nick of time. Ben Yedder. De Bruyne now. The explosive Kylian Mbappe. A World Cup winner with France and so many strings to his footballing bow, Lee.
Well, I was lucky enough to play with a young Thierry Henry at Arsenal, and this young man is better than Thierry Henry was at the same age, I can tell you that.
This is Varane. Now Matuidi. Rafael Varane. Pogba with the forward surge. Conte. Mbappe. Looking a glorious chance. Mbappe! The opportunity was there, but he got it wrongly.
Well, even I would have scored there. He's had an absolute nightmare.
Fernandinho with it. Walker. Joao Cancelo. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Alexander Zinchenko. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandinho with it. It's with Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Now Zinchenko. A lot of momentum about this Manchester City attack. What can they do from here? Passing it with a bit of panache. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, possession lost, intercepted. Others in the vicinity. Into the advanced position. Excellent challenge. Ndombele. Mbappe. Ben Yedder. Mbappe. Now Paul Pogba. Mbappe! The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
Not a good pass. Good technique displayed. It needs an accurate cross. Fruitful looking attack. Matuidi. Conte. And return to Matuidi. Conte. Matuidi. And return to Conte. Couldn't keep it. Can they hit on the break? Well, that's one for them to pursue. And Sterling has it. Will they get themselves level here? And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. I must say, no shortage of space. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Conte, and here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Mahrez. Crossing possibilities. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. The two teams have received their half-time instructions. It's Manchester City who get the ball rolling in the second half. Sterling. Fernandinho with it. Bernardo Silva. Now Zinchenko. Fernandinho with it. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Fernandinho. Aguero. Useful looking ball. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And so the game back in business. City ahead here. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. This is Hernandez. N'Golo Conte. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. It's with Laporte. Walker now. It's with Joao Cancelo. Fernandinho showing good vision. Sterling. Aguero. It might be. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Could be a chance to break here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Gliding through the gears. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Matuidi. Mbappe. Ben Yedder. Now Paul Pogba. Oh, a nice looking pass. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Important block by Walker. Walker. Fernandinho. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. De Bruyne now. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, great read there to intercept. And now this is Longley. Pogba has it. Conte now. Matuidi. And very deftly cut out. Matuidi. Pogba. Surely the equaliser. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's Hey, showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Rafael Varane. Conte. Dembele. Mbappe. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. And breaking at pace with menace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? A really top-notch piece of defending. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
Well, all the City players will be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed...
And slipped through beautifully. Mbappe. Well, really stout defending there. Off the line. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. A really sumptuous ball. Can't miss, surely. And it's in for Manchester City. He really is a true force of nature. Well, that's a big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we should have a tremendous game of football. Lee, this ought to be special.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. The initial 11 today for the hosts. A 4-4-2 with a slight tweak, maybe.
Yeah, it's all about the central midfield players in this formation, Derek. The two players, instead of playing next to each other, one will just play advanced of the other one. It's very, very important that the wide players tuck in when they haven't got the ball to help that lone midfield player in the middle of the park.
It has to be. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
And now this is Longley. N'Golo Conte. Hernandez. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Not a good pass. Ben Yedder. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Alexander Zinchenko. A bit sloppy in possession. Ben Yedder. Cutting the ball back. Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
Piston ball. Joao Cancelo. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Here's Ndombele. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Aguero. Lost possession. Pogba. Ndombele. Going well. A wonderful intervention. Aguero. It's with Bernardo Silva. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Opportunity it is. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Mahrez. Space and time for the cross. Aguero. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. He's such an intelligent player, Fernandinho. And Bernardo Silva has it. Can they take the lead? The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And possession lost, intercepted. Alexander Zinchenko. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Been a decent half for City. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Chance, Kevin De Bruyne. It looked as though he was in, but credit to the defender, Lee.
Yeah, he hassled him, made his hurried shot there.
N'Golo Conte. Mbappe with it. He's lost it. Bernardo Silva. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Matuidi. Mbappe with it. Couldn't keep it. And that is that for the first half here. And as they kick off the second half, Manchester City lead this fixture. Walker now. Sterling. De Bruyne. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Ben Yedder. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Joao Cancelo. And so much to like about the first half performance put in by Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but
It's Bernardo Silva. Was an important piece of defending. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And that's vision for you from Paul Pogba. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. There's going to be a double substitution. Fernandinho. It's with Joao Cancelo. Fernandinho with it. Joao Cancelo. Fernandinho. Sterling has it. Fernandinho with it. De Bruyne. N'Golo Conte. That's what he does. surely. They've taken this corner short. Inside he goes. De Bruyne. Now Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Conte now. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Sergio Aguero has it. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. It has to be. And it's a goal here from Bernardo.